And we're getting right into the show this
Oh,
week, boys.
absolutely.
I think line in is the correct one, right?
I think so. Are we?
Yeah.
That's not what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
I was watching.
What were you watching?
What were you watching, Elliot? Anyway, sorry.
I don't know.
Let's get him off one more time.
All-
Welcome to Lake City Variety.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back.
All that I remember is one night, the 21st of September.
Do you remember? All
Not
right.
like July or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, it's the song
Yeah.
that you guys were singing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Levi,
right.
do you have any idea what you're doing at any point in the day ever?
Well,
I
you
can't wait
know,
until I get a text from my wife that says, "Oh no, I crashed the new car."
do you have full coverage?
Nah, she wouldn't do
Oh
that.
yeah, she might. She's done it before. She slammed into
I mean,
a wall in
okay.
her car.
Excellent segue.
There was no one there. She just slammed into a wall. I'm not trying to make fun of her. I
Yeah.
love my
They're
wife very
sneaky, man.
much.
So
Very quiet.
I
They
was
sneak up on you.
Yeah.
I was actually going home this past
Yeah,
weekend.
walls are silent. I would.
I had a
hope
long
there.
weekend, and
Uh-huh.
so I drove back home with my brother on Thursday.
Did you stop at any terrible quick trips?
And well, we stopped at great Quick Trips because Quick Trip is the
No, but
greatest
any
thing
of them
of
with
all
an old
time.
lady sitting on the sink?
No, none of them had an old lady sitting on the sink. But
Elliot,
my brother-
Are you okay? He's crying. He's crying.
if you can't see Elliot's face / remember the episode we're referencing,
Also, thank you
he's
for
grimacing so hard.
thank you for autographing that thing for
He's
Corey.
grimacing so hard.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I could finally get that out of the way.
Anyway,
Hopefully you don't die.
so you went to a great quick trip. Anyway, you said you
yeah,
had a
so
long
so we were
weekend with your
driving
parents.
home.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Did you get
and-
to stop at the world's largest candy store?
no, my brother wanted to drive, and so we were
How old are
taking
you?
his
Oh,
car,
yeah.
and he's driving.
The college one.
Yeah, the college run. So he's
Okay,
18.
yep.
He's up in unnamed Lake City with us.
Is he really? He should hang out with us sometime.
Yeah, he totally should. I'll invite him to something
Cool. Do invite him to
whenever
like
we
a,
do
a
something.
one shot or something with Bruno.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Which we need to record the next one.
We need to record a one shot because the last one absolutely.
I died.
Fantastic.
Anyways, I'm
And
interrupting
so
again. I'm
we're
sorry.
in the cities, and it's
For anyone that's not in the Midwest, the cities refers to the Twin Cities because
Yes.
those are the only
One
cities
of-
that matter to us around
one
here.
of the greatest metropolises, or maybe not one of the greatest metropolises, but
You
a
know,
metropolis.
It's like two cities combined, and they're fourth behind
and it
New York,
and it
LA,
has-
Chicago.
half of the state's population in it as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I would say
Um,
of the tropolises,
it's
the Twin Cities is a pretty good one.
it's pretty.
It
good.
is a pretty good one.
It's, I
It's
think I
also
would say
still a
it's
metropolis,
just behind
but
Chicago, but like just in size, but just above Chicago in quality because, less murder.
yep,
Just
that's fair.
just a touch less murder.
Just a touch.
Just honestly, just a touch less murder.
And significantly less people. But
Oh yeah,
that's neither
but
here
like
nor there.
while having the city's feel, you know,
Absolutely.
it's like hint of city.
hint of city. And also a lake city.
Well, it's a swamp city.
Chicago is.
Oh, Chicago is. No, I mean, the Twin Cities.
The
are
Twin Cities is not. That's Swamp City.
That's Swamp
as we
City.
talked about before.
Yeah, built on swamp. Anyway,
so-
you were in the cities.
Yeah, so we get down to the cities.
and he slammed into a semi at full speed.
And no, he did not slam into a semi. You know those exits where in the cities where they have the exit that comes on, and it's also the same lane as an exit that's getting off.
Yeah. Where
And
it's
so-
like 34A and 34B are in
Yeah,
the same lane.
exactly. And so we want to get into this exit in Bloomington to head off towards our home.
Yeah, okay.
And so what actually so usually that's pretty straightforward except for the fact that a truck exited onto the road literally right next to where Isaiah would want to exit in to get
Yeah.
into the exit. As I say exit over and over and over again.
Don't worry about it.
And so instead of slowing down and getting behind the truck or deciding to miss the exit, he speeds up, quickly runs out of highway, and then
Yeah.
cuts in front of the truck super sharp, loses a bit of control of the car, goes off of the exit a little bit, pulls it back the front driver's tire hits like the exit concrete ramp because
No,
it went
he
off
did
the road,
not.
hits the ramp a bit, tire completely blows, takes a lot of like the force out of the car,
Yeah.
and then we hit the railing on the other side and come to a stop. So I got into a car accident this weekend.
Was that in Chris?
No, it was in
Oh, thank
Isaiah's
God.
2007 Ford Fusion.
Oh, it wasn't in your Michael Scott Sebring?
No,
Okay, good.
because if it was, oh baby,
You could finally
I'd
replace
cry
it.
You'd
and
be
then
ca-
replace it.
That thing would not
That thing would be
favorable
gone
in that
so
situation.
fast.
Oh yeah. So like when people say, "Hey, drive safe," like I had a little taste of why people
I
say
know.
that this weekend.
That's
you
just
know?
what it's like to chew 5 gum.
Exactly.
Gun, 5 guns.
That's what I said, 5 gum.
Oh man.
So then you go, yeah. So
All right, I got a sadder story.
'Kay.
That was almost tragic losing a car. Not really, but like scraping.
oh, like the car actually, like it's just superficial damage.
Yeah, just
and
scrape
he
it.
replaced the tire.
yeah,
you know?
there you go. Like that's $130, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, last weekend, Halloween. It was Halloween a couple days ago. We released our,
'Kay, yeah.
our Halloween Spooktacular last week. So I went out and I had never been really home for Halloween as an adult or in a place where kids would normally go trick or treating or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I was kind of excited because hey, I get to be home. I get to be the one passing out candy, and you know what? I'm gonna go out for it. We got pumpkins, which were great. I had
Oh, yeah.
all the lights on and stuff. I put on my salad dressing T-shirt, so I could, because it was the closest thing I had to a costume.
Nice.
What kind of salad dressing?
Well, Andre's Steakhouse, but
Oh, not like a ranch.
well, Thousand Island Stare.
Oh, that's a stare right there.
Yeah.
I see it in your eyes.
Anyway, it's just it. Like from a glance, it just looks like Newman's own Thousand Island
Mm-hmm.
as a shirt. But if you read it, it's not what it says, and you kind of have to be in on the bit to understand what it means.
Okay.
Okay.
But at a glance, I'm a salad dressing packet. And we went out and bought, full size Reese's, the mid size candy bars, because we did, full size is a little much.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to do that when you don't have a whole lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So the full size Reese's cups, the mid size Twix, and the nice size Snickers, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little sign, not a little sign, a little whiteboard with a tally on it that said, trick or treaters, and I had a tally board, and then I sat by the door for 4 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and we did not get a single
No.
trick or treater. I had all the lights
Paul.
on, I had my pumpkins out, I had everything up. Not a single kid walked by. Not even
Aw.
outside on the street. They didn't even just
Yeah.
walk past the house. Not a single kid. And
That's
what the heck?
that's sad.
We're not on a non-busy road, it's not a main street, but this is, not a small road.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of families around here, right? You've seen them. I've seen
That's
just
a big college part of town still.
yeah, but I mean it's not quite college town. I could understand you going up the hill, but even if you go up the
Yeah.
hill, you'd expect there to be trick or treaters because there are more houses and less apartments. But we're in a spot where you're the only. Well, there's 3 apartment complexes in this area, but then
Mhm.
after that, it's nothing. It's just houses, and it's like, come on, why? So then I just was sadly eating Halloween candy by myself on the couch.
Actually, funny enough, that's the exact way my Halloween ended as well.
Eating Halloween candy alone on
Yeah.
the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I got Ben and Jerry's.
Nice.
Why were you sad eating Halloween candy?
Oh, I just worked the evening shift, so I don't know. It wasn't too stressful, but it was kind of stressful, and I just didn't eat anything for breakfast or lunch that day, so I was just
Okay.
hungry. So I got off work at 11,
Yeah.
and then just started driving home. Was like, I need a snack.
After
really-
not
your
eating
girlfriend
all
was out of
day.
town.
Yeah, I really want pizza, so I drove to Quick Trip to buy some pizza, which
Quick Trip pizza's okay.
It's
all
good
right.
pizza.
It's passable when
It's a little doughy.
all you need is just like a pizza fix.
but it's
I
affectionately
go in.
doughy.
And they don't have any pizza.
Affectionately doughy. They don't have. Yeah,
It is
sometimes they just don't have
affectionately
pizza,
doughy.
which sucks.
It was
That's also
it was
true.
like 11:30 at this point. So
Yeah,
I
so
guess
like
I
you
don't
could
blame
like barely
them.
expect them to have like the roller bites going.
Yeah, but I just like walked around.
Also,
completely
I'm pretty
lost
certain
for
the
like
cooking time for meat is not indefinitely or until someone buys it. So I don't know how long they leave those roller bites on the thing. Because I do.
Technically, anywhere from 3 to 4 hours.
Is it really?
In
Oh, that's right,
actuality,
you work there. It's like 2 days. Isn't
in
it?
actuality, if you forget about it, all day.
All day. How many times have you forgotten about the roller bites?
More than I care to admit.
It's just an afterthought because they're kind of tucked away
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
in every single Quick Trip. They're not.
And I mean,
they're
if
not
you're walking
prominent.
around doing like your like
Yeah.
mid-shift temps, like you're not going to be like, "Oh, do I need to replace all my roller grill?"
What's
No.
your
Yeah.
go-to Quick Trip food?
Well, it depends. Most often it's the chicken. I go for the chicken tenders.
Oh yeah.
When
They're
they
really
when they
solid.
introduced those, the Quick Trip that was in La Crosse where I was.
The fried chicken tenders?
Yeah, yeah. When those were like, when those first came out like a year and a half ago or whatever it was, 2 years ago I think.
Yeah.
That like the first location was right next to my work.
Paul, did you know that I basically exclusively fried those for 8 months of my life?
Did you really? That's
Yeah.
it.
And
Well,
it
guess
it
what?
actually burned the crap out of me like my whole existence. Like there's nothing left after that.
Yeah, it will kill you. I mean, at the time that I was doing that and buying it, I was detailing, which burned the crap out of me, and I wanted to hang myself. Anyway, and almost did. Sorry, sneak peek to the previous Patreon episodes. Free trailer.
Free trailer. Thank you for joining us on Patreon if you are currently a patron.
Yeah, thank you for paying our internet bill.
You guys are great.
You guys are actually great.
You
And
rock.
that is the only thing I use that money for, is paying for the internet to upload these episodes.
Dude, the extra 300 megs.
Yeah, it's worth it. I should just get gigabit. If I could get gigabit upload, I'd be very happy. Also, thanks to anyone who's been hanging out on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/polyhotpocket. I've had a lot of people join in, and I even did with our guest Corey. We played 5 hours of Far Cry 6 together.
Nice.
And we're hopefully going to do a hardcore Far Cry 6 co-op run, a couple hours once a week,
Nice.
where we just do the whole thing,
Dude.
like on insane difficulty, where if you reload a mag while it still has bullets in it, you lose the bullets because you threw them on the ground. That kind of stuff. It's going to be a good time. We're still trying to find the day to do it, but it will be happening at some point during the week. Anyway, yeah. Those Quick Trip, I think
That's it.
the go-to now, you have to find, so when they have the buffalo wings there, but they're not too saucy, you have to find the ones that are not too saucy.
Okay, I haven't had the buffalo wings yet.
Boneless buffalo wings, not too saucy, or it ruins what you're going to do to them. And the large mac and cheese, you buy those, you dump the buffalo wings inside the large mac and cheese, you give it a
Ooh.
shake. Guess what? You got buffalo mac, man.
Dude, that's sicko mode.
Yeah, but you got to make sure it doesn't have too much sauce, and if you wait too long to eat it, the sauce like separates the cheese and it breaks the cheese sauce, and then it's just not a good experience. So you have to find the ones that don't have a whole lot going on them right now. Anyway,
I would say my go-to is the burgers,
they're
Oh,
really
yeah.
the mushroom Swiss.
but I
the
don't ever.
mushroom Swiss.
The Swiss is so good.
I don't ever feel good about it.
Oh, I feel
Why
like
would you
every
feel
single
bad?
time-
I feel terrible every time I
Every
have a
single
Quick Trip burger.
time I go to a Quick Trip and like get a burger, I buy it. I go back to my car, and I just eat it in my car and just feel dirty.
How about okay?
Like, why am I enjoying this burger from a gas station?
Right, exactly.
Why is
That's
it
the
s-
shame.
Why do I crave these in the middle of
And
the
then
night?
it's just the sesame seeds pouring onto you, and
Yeah.
you're like, "This is disgusting." Okay,
And then I
Have-
wake up.
how often do you guys order too much food from Quick Trip, but feel like compelled to finish it anyway?
Yeah, pretty much every time.
It's like, oh, I guess I'll have 2 burgers, 2 roller bites,
Right.
and like a grilled cheese because it's $1, and then you're like, why did I do this to myself?
Oh yeah, like your stomach gets, your eyes are so much bigger than your stomach.
Yeah. Yeah. Quick Trip is great. Best gas station. Still bummed that I didn't win that 2021 Corvette that they were having on. And I had several hundred entries, so I feel sad.
Oh, I mean, you.
Compete against everyone in the Midwest, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But I think I had close to 800 entries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that I did win it. And then promptly crashed it into an exit median. Like,
Oh gosh.
2 minutes
As we
after
witnessed
I
the
picked
first
it up.
in-studio fight between Paul and Elliot.
I'm gonna kill him.
I would have to say, of all the things that I could really, really like at Quick Trip, it would probably have to be the reduced bakery.
Oh, like the damaged or day-old bread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like
Or day-old donuts or whatever.
yes.
You know what? I
Yes.
agree with the prices of those items.
Yeah,
However, my stomach does not agree with those items.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I ate 3
The
of those
1%
one day.
Jew in me really just goes all out for those prices.
They're like, I got to buy them.
Is that a Transylvanian Jew?
Yes, yes, it is.
That's the count from
I want
Sesame
to
Street.
pocket your shekels.
I've got to buy them. Paul, there was a day, and it was after a long shift of frying chicken at Quick Trip.
Mhm. And then
that
people
I-
like me, just 6 foot tall fat asses, buying 3 of them at a time.
Oh, like that never bothered me. It was
okay. It bothered me as a person when I was doing it. Just buying 9 chicken tenders with the lady going by, you can just buy the box of 12 of them. And I go, nah, I'm not that hungry.
I'll just buy 9 instead of the 8.
By the way, the amount of times I have bought the pack of 12 of them and eaten them for lunch is more than 0. And I'm very upset about that.
we grow, we learn,
We sad eat.
we sad eat.
We sad eat. And then you get sad about it, and then you do it again because you're sad about it the last time.
Dude, Elliot, we still need to eat 2.5 rotisserie chickens.
I've been
Wait,
doing
what?
it every single day of my life.
I
You
don't
gotta
believe
catch
that.
up, man.
You're the skinniest person I know.
I'm the what?
The
Is
skinniest.
someone robbing us right
I
now?
think so.
It's probably just my wife.
But that's okay. That happens.
There's a break-in in the studio right now, guys.
Honestly,
Oh, hey, we got a
if someone-
subreddit.
if
Yeah,
someone
we do.
broke into the
I've been trying to
studio,
look into it.
Okay, sorry. If someone broke into the studio,
We
I'm-
plug in a mic and host them, right? We have to be good hosts.
you just don't want to get stabbed.
No.
What
I
happens if
feel
they
like-
come in and say, Elliot, we want an autograph?
Okay, well then I would get stabbed.
Is
That's
that
the
a
thing.
name? Is that a username?
But you
Oh,
did
yeah.
sign a knife for Corey, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't here to stab me with it.
But I was.
Wait,
Yeah, but you consistently hang out with me. I'm pretty sure you're not going to stab me.
Yeah, you were at my wedding, like one of the few friends that was at
Yeah,
my wedding.
I
So
made it on the list.
you made it to the guest list of 22 people,
22 people. Woohoo.
including Carly and I.
Yep.
And the pastor and his wife.
Yep.
So, just to put that in perspective,
Pretty good.
yeah, there's 18 slots left, and you made it on there. And I had 3 crashers, but 2 of them were my cousins, and they were the 2 cousins that I would actually wanted to have be there. So
Yeah.
the other ones are
Nice.
great. I know
All
you
right.
guys listen. No, you don't.
I'm
None
on
of
the
you.
subreddit.
Only one of you're on the subreddit. So yeah, we have a subreddit. Shout out to Mia again, pulling in. Made us a subreddit.
we have a subreddit, and I
Kinda
have
exci-
subbed
Hey,
to
you
the
want a mic?
subreddit.
You're a professional podcaster. What? You can create static.
Oh, I can hear that.
We tried to make it seem like we were getting robbed, and you guys didn't even care.
No, we said
We
that there's a
brought it
break-in
up.
in the studio. and
Yeah,
what would
like-
we do? We said we just give them a mic to host them.
We didn't really bite. We didn't bite on the bit super hard.
Yeah. I mean, did you want me to come into the kitchen with a gun?
I could start screaming.
I feel like you wouldn't have
He's got
liked
a
it.
sharpened pencil over it.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's
What?
I mean,
It's
did
okay.
you, is that what you wanted to
What
have
do you mean?
happen?
They're not really robbing us.
No, but
We talked
it's
about it.
it's literally there's literally a robber right there.
No, it's okay. It's just our friends.
They're wearing a ski mask.
They
Are
were
there
just
any
trying
are
to
there any
check us.
They
stabbers
have a
down there?
chainsaw.
No, it's okay.
They're stealing all of the valuables.
No, it's okay.
No,
Paul's like AT&T Walker is like getting stolen right now.
Oh, that's
AT&T Walker.
AT&T. Star Wars brought to you by
AT&T.
I'm really mad at you. I'm really mad. By the way, I was never sadder than when that thing fell.
It fell.
It fell, and I'm still missing a piece
Oh,
for it
man.
somewhere. And I'm really sad. You can tell which piece it is. It's the one that has the black piece showing. There's a gray piece that's supposed to cover that. It fell. Well, I was going to keep it on top of my computer, but the computer's not it's too slick. I'll say that. It's
Okay.
powder
That
coated
makes sense.
aluminum, so it's too slick. And it just like fell off behind the desk, and I was so upset. Also, Costco running a heck of a sale on monitors.
Are
You
they
guys-
actually?
Oh, like I'm gonna go buy one. It's a $500 monitor for $300,
That's good.
which it's
Cool.
I think it's 165 hertz, 1440p with a 1 millisecond response,
That's really
hurts.
good.
and a VESA mount. So guess who's probably gonna buy one or two of them? No, I'll probably just buy one of them. Sell one of my monitors because one of them doesn't have a VESA mount, and then buy a monitor arm or pair of monitor arms. And have one for my main display and then one for extreme monitoring. Anyway, I'm getting too technical into what I do for a setup. If you guys want to buy our studio setup, it will cost you about $3,300,
That's right. And you
which
can
is
go
the
to
price of
PC
one
Part
Buick
Picker
LeSabre,
that you
as
sold
it turns
the
out.
other day.
Yeah.
Gosh, we need to start making quality meme content for our subreddit.
Do we need to make it, or do people just make it for us?
Well, can it not be a bit of both?
It'll be a bit of both.
It should probably.
You know,
be
we should,
the
Elliot.
listeners.
It's time to pull out the MS Paint memes, like how we used to do for D&D.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we just do one or two per episode, and drop them out.
Yeah, that could be fun. I could see us doing
It'll
that.
get you finally back into MS Paint since you haven't been in it for a while.
I haven't had too much
No
much
inspiration.
material to make memes about. I could make it about work, but there's like an entire set of
Rules.
laws that prevents me from doing so.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah. Anybody else's work just being crap right now? It's not that
It's not too
bad.
bad
It's
for
just
me.
annoying. We're having our largest event this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you're hearing this, it has already happened. But it's a very large pet adoption weekend where
Yeah.
all the animal shelters in this area of the state, and some of them from really far away. There's one group coming in from Texas.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Oh yeah, are bringing in cats, dogs, whatever,
Okay.
to our office, and it's just we're hosting this huge pet event. And since we're having a lot of people in there, and it's going to be in my building, which Elliot, you've been in my building.
Yep.
It's kind of depressing and like not okay in there. It's
Normally,
like
no.
like a warehouse that people just forgot about.
Yep.
Okay. That makes
Um,
sense.
But like half of it is my office. So-
Aren't you also like deathly allergic to cats?
Oh yeah, like if I'm in the room with them, I can tell, and I just am not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
So is Corey.
Oh, that's a.
We're going to be
that's
taking
perfect.
Benadryl and sleeping at our desks because they
Oh
come
my
on Friday.
gosh.
Yeah, they come on Friday. The cats come on Friday, and my boss went around to Corey and I's office and said, "Hey, cats are coming in Friday. Just bring your Benadryl."
Oh gosh.
It's like I'm going to be on drugs the whole time.
But wait,
Yeah.
so what's the point of the event?
It's just a large pet adoption thing.
Okay, so it's like
For
a kindness.
every pet that's adopted, we donate about $100 to the Humane Society, to the local
That's
Humane
nice.
Society.
That's kind of sick.
So it's like a
actually.
$17,000 check.
If I adopt like 5 cats, can I get 10% off the price of a new Subaru?
I don't think that's how it goes. I think they might have used to, but we don't have any Subarus to sell you. Shoot, they know where I work. Elliot.
Well, no cars.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
well.
going to say your last name and where you work.
That's a bad decision.
It's a fair
Boop.
it's a fair trade. Also, you got to reboot that.
All right, hold on a second. You ready?
Yep.
Boop.
All right. Perfect.
Sorry for your ears, everybody.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That was
Let's see. Yeah, so I have changed out every single light bulb in my work, which is about
As like a prank, or is
At
this
least
something
12,
that you've
right?
been-
it's like
no,
two.
Contracted
switching
to
them.
do.
It's switching them from halogens to LED tubes.
Okay.
Okay.
But each one of those involves rewiring them because the halogens require a ballast and LEDs don't. So I
Nice.
have to bypass the ballast. I've done well over 100 of them.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think today alone I did, which I mean today I didn't do a whole lot. I've definitely done more, but today I did at least 20 of them today.
Okay.
So it just takes forever. I was up on the rafters all day today. Sucked. We don't even have windowsills because we got all our windows replaced, and they just haven't had the guy come in to put in windowsills yet. We haven't had windowsills for a year.
Wow.
I haven't had blinds
That's
in my office.
ridiculous.
I haven't had blinds in my office for a year. I have a sheet of plywood so I can at least see my computer in the sun.
That's pretty horrible.
Yeah, I have to completely shrink my office space because I have technically the largest office at work because I can park 16 cars in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because that's my space. But I have a cubicle in the corner, which normally I have a pretty good size area, but I had to completely shrink it down to as small as it'll go and board it up in plywood so people don't mess with my crap.
Stay out the ghettos.
Yeah, and it's just going to be terrible. But my boss said he's going to double check and make sure the cleaning crew comes in, because we have a cleaning crew that comes in normally on Saturdays, comes in and does like a very deep scrub of everything to make sure there's no cat hair. Because if there is, I will find it, and so will Corey, and we will just both complain about it the whole time.
And die also.
Well, yeah, because we just our productivity will just disappear. Because we're not going to like be able to do anything because the whole time he's going to be sneezing and I'm going to be in extreme pain.
Yeah.
Because it's I break out into really bad hives.
Dude, allergies are not good.
No, and I wasn't allergic to cats until I turned 18. I don't know what happened. I turned 18 and then like I touched a kitten and exploded.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Like the same
17,
thing happened to
petting
me.
a kitten for like 3 hours, fine.
Uh-huh.
Same thing happened to you?
The same thing happened to me, but instead of with cats, it's just oxygen in general.
Oh
Specifically,
my
like,
gosh.
during late summer, early fall,
Yeah.
where
It's just air that kills you. You kind of got to be a little closer because we got the dust covers. So you kind of got to.
I'm
You
right
actually
up
have to
on
eat the
this
mic.
thing.
I
I'm
also
right up
boosted
on
you
this
a little
thing.
bit.
Yeah, it just rests on the chin.
Okay.
We got mic covers, so
You gotta eat the mic.
you got to eat the mic.
Yeah. As a child, I used to enjoy life.
Like going outside.
Like, yeah, just doing
You
stuff.
could see the sun.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Swimming in a lake. I
Yeah.
don't have that luxury anymore.
You just can't. Yeah,
It's specifically lakes, too, and specifically the one that I grew up in.
which sucks.
Where, like, whenever I go in there, I just cease to exist for, like, at least a week before my sinuses clean back out.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
rough.
like the thing where it's just a massive amount of pressure just like in the sinuses just above.
Oh,
My
it's the
nostril.
painful one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I was sick, I had that, and
Mhm.
those suck so bad.
Mm.
And
No.
it just feels like the Hoover Dam is holding back less pressure than my forehead right now.
I
And-
wish all I got was a stuffy nose. No, I get like my eyes go completely red, like bloodshot,
Mhm.
just completely,
Dang.
and then I just like walking into the room, get itchy all over,
Mhm.
and if I start scratching, then I cannot stop for at least 3 days, even after showering completely for a couple times. Just can't stop it. So I have to restrain myself from scratching myself.
Have to wear a cone of shame.
I have to no, it's not even that. I like have to handcuff myself to the bed and just suffer for a day, and then I'm fine. It sucks so much.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, what are you allergic to, Levi?
I am allergic to. I have general seasonal allergies, so I have no idea what I'm allergic to.
Oh, just
But-
any pollen.
I suck in the spring and late August.
Mm.
/ usually more late August than the spring.
Oh, that's weird. So
I
it's not
know.
even pollen
Yeah, it's something strange.
in the neighborhood.
Yeah. And then people tell me amoxicillin. You know when you break out with something when you're a baby and
Yeah.
then they tell you never to have it again? That's amoxicillin for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just had it when you were a baby. And
Oh
then-
yeah, and I had a rash and they're like, "Nope, never give that to him again." So I can't have amoxicillin, I can't have penicillin, that probably means, if it's true, I'm also allergic to mold.
Mm.
And so if I ever
That's
need
a
to
really
get
common one.
on an antibiotic, they actually just send you straight to the real good stuff.
Oh yeah.
No
Top notch.
amoxicillin, no penicillin, just straight up level 2 mega gank. So I had like
So how many times
Actually-
have you had MRSA?
MRSA, excuse me.
It's the resistant bacteria.
Oh, you'd be
It's
dead
like the
if I
stuff
had it. So
Well, you don't. Sometimes you live. Yeah.
so
A lot of
0
wrestlers get it.
times.
Yeah.
I No, I had a really bad like sinus infection when I was a junior in
Mm.
college, and it literally like shut me down for 2 weeks. Like I literally couldn't live,
Wow.
and I was like, "There's something wrong. I need to see a doctor." And I go and I see them, and they're like, "All right, here's mega drugs," and I started taking them, and then I got a fever like 2 days after I started taking.
Oh
them.
dang.
So like, something was a little messed up,
I got a fever of
but I felt better
103.
immediately.
Hot blooded. Hot. That's the same song, right?
Na 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 na. Hot and ready. Hot and. Is that the song?
Is that Little Caesar's Hot and Ready Pizza?
Oh yeah. Or Easy on Me by Adele.
Sure. Whoa. My brother is allergic to kiwis.
That's pretty rough.
That's it. Which kiwis very easy to avoid. I might be allergic to kiwis, but that also might just be because the last time I had kiwis, I ate 8 of them, and then
Yeah.
got spicy tongue, also known as sour tongue. Like, you ever have too many lemon heads all at once?
Oh yeah.
And then your tongue just goes numb, and it's like sour. So I just ate 8 kiwis in one sitting and had that happen. And then it was in 4th grade, and I haven't touched a kiwi since. Because I'm scared of kiwis now.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of kiwis is how my throat gets all tingly and then kind of tight.
That becomes a real thrill to
That's my-
breathe.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
man.
know?
My favorite part of milk is diarrhea.
Allergies are so freaking weird, man.
It's so weird.
Like,
I
why does our body do that?
Why
It
is it the
doesn't
one
make
it thinks it's
any
a terrible
sense.
thing?
Well,
Yeah.
it's like your body's like, yo, I'm gonna save you. This is how I'm gonna
It's a
save
kiwi,
you.
dude. It's a fruit.
I'm gonna attack myself to save you.
I
I'm going
touched a
to
cat.
literally
What's wrong
make
with? I mean,
your life
it's a-
miserable.
it doesn't matter if like barn cat. A barn cat for me is technically more okay
Mm-hmm.
than a house cat. I don't know what it is. Barn cats are covered in like lice and mites and crap like that. I could touch a barn cat and be okay.
You don't
Not
wanna
great.
touch a barn cat though.
No, you don't want to in general touch a
Yeah.
barn cat. But like I could touch one and be okay. I touch a house cat, or I go in the same room as a house cat. I think when we first moved back, or when Carly and I went over to your girlfriend's old place,
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing I said when I walked in the door was, "Oh, you have a cat?" And then the cat walked around the corner.
No, no.
It was really terrible because I walked in and was like, "This is gonna suck," because I wasn't told there was gonna be a cat. Which I don't expect people to tell me that, but like, unless they know that I am allergic, like really allergic to cats. But
Yeah. Like, how are people supposed to know?
no,
What's like the most obscure thing that you could be allergic to?
sunlight,
Dump
Sunlight?
trucks.
sunlight and air.
Dump truck. Like a specific kind of truck.
just dump truck.
Yeah,
He's
man.
actually talking about Pixar mom butts.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure.
gosh.
Yeah, totally.
Why do they do that? Why do they give them an absolute dump truck every time?
I don't know.
Yeah, water
They
and
really know
water,
how to make
air, and
movies,
sunlight
though.
are the good ones, though.
Water, air, and sunlight.
Especially since you need sunlight for the vitamins.
Do you think someone could be like allergic to blue jean
to denim?
You think
Yeah, you
someone
can have a
other-
denim allergy.
other
think
than
someone
Joseph Stalin?
could be allergic to Billie Jean?
I'm gonna go.
That's a
home
song,
now.
right?
Yeah, Levi, that is a song. Your music knowledge just absolutely astonishes me every time.
The
I'm with
21st
you,
night of
Levi.
September. What are you talking about?
Like every
Okay.
single time I'm with you, and I don't know, like we're in a car or something, and you'll try to sing along to a song, and you'll just sing nonsense. Like you'll be singing about something completely different, and you think you'll have the lyrics, but you're not even there, man. What are you? What planet are you from?
This one.
Which one is it? Say its name.
Yeah, say the name.
Say the name of the planet that we're on, Levi. Say it.
Yeah, come on, do it.
I'm from this planet.
Yeah.
What planet is
What
it?
is this planet?
It's pretty straightforward what planet I'm from.
Yeah. What is it? Go ahead. Say its name.
Yeah, what's the name?
This planet. I'm from the planet I'm
All right,
from.
for the rest of the show, his mic is just off. He doesn't get to talk anymore. He's gone. You have to earn it back by saying the name of our planet. Oh, come on.
I can neither confirm nor deny what.
No, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
no.
You say that about everything. You got to say the name of the planet that we're on right now, or at least say the name of the planet that you're from, where you don't know if Billie Jean is a song or not. You have to confirm it with us.
Just
Okay.
yeah.
The planet I'm on right now is Earth.
Okay. You get your mic back.
Took a
Nice.
Excellent.
Suspicious amount of time to confirm
Yeah.
that.
I think he Googled it on his phone.
Yeah, most likely.
He
Or
definitely.
you got it radioed in from the mothership.
For Levi, I'd love to meet your species. Whatever.
It's human.
I love those humans.
Man, it's hard being a human being. That's a comparative
around
statement,
on a
my guy. What were you before
two-legs.
this? I'll tell you, I was a tube of yogurt last time.
I've been a tube of yogurt a long time.
Also, don't you love that yogurt and cheese is just mold sometimes?
Yeah, I do like
Or
that.
just bacteria? It's more bacteria.
the good stuff at least.
Yeah.
My bit at the start of the episode was a callback to you murdering people, Elliot.
No, he is murdered.
Just so you know.
Elliot's the one that gets murdered.
To defend myself, even though I don't need to defend myself. And I am definitely from the planet that we're on right now.
What
Yeah.
planet is that? You got to say it. I'm going to turn off your mic again.
I am currently on the planet Earth.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
R.
Hey, Beetlejuice, spell BMW.
What?
What did you just do?
Lester. Have you guys not? Okay, you guys don't watch Howard Stern or listen to Howard
Nope.
Stern.
No.
There's a character, not a character, a real guy named Beetlejuice. That's his nickname.
You
Okay.
said it twice now, just to
I know. I'm not going to say it a third time.
thank you.
Anyway, so his name is you know what, and he is a.
What is it?
I'm not saying it again.
Okay.
Wait, why do you want to hear Beetlejuice say
No,
it?
the joke is
Now
you
you
say his
said it
name 3
once.
times and then Beetlejuice is released. Oh frick!
Oh, that
Quick,
distorted.
we have to fix it in post.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Just Michael Keaton show.
Beetlejuice, I'm gonna edit that out. Beetlejuice, I'm gonna
Stop
edit
it.
that out.
Stop it. Stop it.
Wait. Oh, frick.
Anyway, so he is.
It's one of my favorite Halloween.
He's got like pinhead syndrome or something like that,
Mhm.
where you remember, like you know what a pinhead is, where it's like your stem. It's like your brain stem isn't developed as much. It's like your
Okay.
lower brain isn't there. I don't know what he's got, but he's a midget.
'Kay.
But he's just this, very, very intellectually disabled man, and he suffers with that a lot. And so
'Kay.
they have him on the show quite a bit, and they go, "All right, Beetlejuice, what's 9 plus 4? Oh, 9 plus 4. That's a tough one. That's a tough. I'm gonna go with 7. No, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Spell BMW. Lester.
Nice.
What color is an orange? Blue. They had one episode where he was on, and then somebody called in pretending to be Barack Obama, but it like just not doing an impression at all, just saying that he was the president,
Yeah.
but then just not even doing like the Barack Obama, not even that. He didn't even do that. He just called, and they started calling Beetlejuice names and arguing with him on the phone.
What?
Oh, you gotta look. He's great. Are you
What
looking
is
up what?
this show?
It's Howard Stern. You've never heard of Howard Stern?
No, I've never heard of Howard Stern.
Oh man.
I am from this planet.
Yeah, he's got like a huge show on Sirius FX or something like that, or FM.
Oh, okay. That like weird radio service for cars?
Yeah, but then he also was on. He just has had a radio show forever. Howard Stern. Yeah.
And the
This
guy,
is
like
him.
he just does bits then?
Yeah,
Oh,
but like
hey.
he's just actually disabled though, and he's like 3'2".
Really?
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. This is him. That's him on the show.
Hey, Howard.
They just dress him up and stuff. But yeah, here he is. He's like 3 feet tall.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's see, Howard Stern. Howard Stern was in a band. I'm trying to remember which band it is.
Wouldn't be like
The Beatles.
the Beatles, would it? Or like the Sterners? The
No,
Burners?
was
That
he?
doesn't
Was
make
he in a?
sense.
I thought
That's
he was
not
in a
a band.
band.
Are you?
He's a comedian.
I mean, I know I was reaching for it, but you can't give me anything? Like no bones?
Nothing.
Frick.
No, I don't think he was in a band. Sorry, he just had this show, but he's had this radio show since
Led
the,
Zeppelin.
like the 1970s.
Well, what band is he in?
I don't think he's in a band. I was wrong.
Make
Stop.
a joke about the name of the band, Elliot. Make a joke that's funny about the name of the band that he's in.
He was probably in a band called
You can't even make a
The
joke
Sterners.
about. Oh my!
Called the what?
the disc Sterners.
He was
They
the
like
libertarian
Stern disc.
candidate for the governor for New York State one time, and
Okay.
he dropped out of the election because the polls said he was going to win, and he was like, "Yeah, someone competent should be in charge," because he was running as a joke as a libertarian candidate, and he was polling like 52%.
That's actually nuts. That's straight up.
So he
nuts.
just dropped out so he wouldn't have to run the state.
That's a power move.
That is a power move, where you
Well,
could run a state and just
or
decide
you could
not
win
to.
and you'd lose instead,
Yeah.
bro.
Nothing like running as the libertarian candidate and going, you know what? I'll give the other parties a chance.
Nah, then you just run for it.
Yeah.
You just run for it.
I wish that they would do that more. Anyway, not drop out, just run with the election.
Run, Forrest. Run.
I just wish they'd
run.
get more than 2% sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them break 5% next year. That'd be great. Or not next year, next time.
Maybe someday, Paul.
Hey, Elliot, you know, like politics and stuff like that.
I guess. You could say that.
If the president died, when would the next election be held? In 4 years, or in 3 years, or whatever, or would it be held in?
The vice president would take over, but it's still on the same schedule. So
Okay.
The vice president would just finish out that president's term.
Would that count as one term for the vice president, and so
It
they can only run
depends.
for one more?
So
It
if you
depends on when that president dies. I know that when Johnson took over for Kennedy,
Lyndon B.
Lyndon B. It was like less than 2 years left, and then he won like the re-election.
Yeah,
But because it was less than 2 years,
he could run again.
He could
So
run
he
again.
was president for 10 years.
I'm pretty sure that's how it worked out.
So if it's more than 2 years,
then it counts as a term.
then it counts as a term.
Yes.
So wasn't Garfield? Who was the president that was killed right away in his presidency?
Oh gosh.
Was that Garfield?
Well,
Well, there was the guy who also got sick on the presidential parade of getting elected, and
Yeah,
then died
and then
3 months
died.
later. Like, what a power move
Yeah, to just win and die.
to win and die.
Yeah, that's a flex, winning and dying.
Gosh, I don't remember his name though. My guess is it starts with a P.
I'm
With a
pretty
P.
sure
Like
his
a
last
P.
name was Harrison.
Harrison Ford.
Oh,
the last name
you're
Harrison.
actually
I think it was
possibly right.
Harrison Ford.
Not Harrison Ford.
It was
It's-
Harrison.
It's definitely not.
It
Harrison
was.
Ford.
It was Harrison Ford. Right, Elliot?
Presidents.
President
who-
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, crashed his plane.
He's done a lot of that.
I know. Oh, I saw something that was really funny. Do you guys know that the amount of times that Liam Neeson has peed his pants in public is more than 0? And more than 3?
That's fair.
Nice.
He's Scottish. That's just like
He's Irish. He's not Scottish.
But
Don't you
he's
dare
Irish.
pin that on me.
he's Irish. That's just like the.
Don't put
culture.
that on my people.
That's the culture over there.
Just pee your pants in public.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of pictures of like people going, "Oh, it's Liam Neeson," meeting him in public, and then just him having wet pants.
Are you kidding me?
No, look it up right now.
Oh my.
Put it on your phone.
I'm not gonna put it on my
No,
phone.
Liam Neeson pees pants in public.
I literally
Okay, I got
googled
it.
the list of presidents who've died in office already.
Did you?
Yeah.
So
I don't wanna
Johnson,
Lyndon B.
he took over.
Okay.
He won his re-election, and then he tried to go again.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But everyone
he
complained.
had the option to go again, but
Oh.
Nixon beat him out.
Oh, Nixon did.
Oh,
I'm with Dick.
Nixon. Dang.
That was his button, right? I'm with Dick.
Yeah, that. I mean, he had one that was like that.
Yeah, I want that button. I'm
Gosh.
with Dick.
I'm with Dick.
Mr. Richie Nix.
Richard Nixon.
He just pieced his way out of the presidency too. That's a move too.
I am not a crook.
I will be resigning at noon effective. My vice president will take over as president.
Yeah. So, in what cases is a re-election held?
What do you mean?
So, if either president dies or if they resign, is a re-election held, or is it just vice president carries out term?
I'm pretty sure it's just the vice president.
You just
carries
work down the
it.
chain of
So-
command, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the
Unless
designated survivor,
Congress,
which is a
like,
good show that I want to watch again because I haven't seen it since I was in high school and I watched it with my dad.
Nice.
But yeah, the designated survivor, because there's like a long chain. So how many people does Elliot need to kill before he becomes president?
So
Honestly,
he needs to
like
be
a
in the military to
lot.
even have a running.
So like, okay,
Because
so
it
okay,
works down the military
Everyone-
chain of command. at some point.
everyone in the federal government has been killed. Which state gets to be president first? Which governor of which state becomes president?
Are you also killing every member of the military as well?
Yes, every
Okay.
down to the privates.
Well, yeah, because they would inherit.
Jeez.
Like,
Just
it works through the
imagine
government and then the
like,
military.
Some massive disaster, and then all that's left is like some Marine Corps grunt that
Just like-
takes over.
Just
Like,
just barely pass.
"Yo!"
Not even just a boot that
Yeah.
barely is like barely scraping by. He's the only one left. He's immediately promoted to
president. of the
5-star
United
general to
States
general of the
America.
general of the armed forces, 5-star general, and president of the United States. because-
Immediately declares martial law.
with who? With what military? How is he
Bro.
going to enforce that?
I mean, I'd want to be on the winner's side. I'd join the military. Can you imagine being the first?
Aren't you close to aging out? I'm kidding. You're not.
As I turned 24 less than a week ago. At
Yeah.
time of recording.
That time of recording.
It'll be like 2 weeks ago when you listen to this.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Sorry I couldn't come over.
Oh, you're
We
good.
just got really. Well, Carly was really sick. Not sick. Well, yes,
Just
she
sick
was
of
sick.
you.
She wasn't super sick, but sick enough to the point where she wasn't feeling great. So, sorry about.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry about that. We wanted to come. It was, yeah, she just was not doing so great. That's how it goes.
You can celebrate my birth any day of the year, Paul.
Tomorrow.
We could celebrate tomorrow if you really wanted to.
I'm going to celebrate the day of your birth tomorrow.
We're gonna
You're
call
being
it-
born tomorrow. That's
I
really
am.
exciting.
So, what was the name of the planet you were born on? Don't even think. Just answer.
No, it's too late.
You're doing too much thinking. We'll get back to you.
We'll get back.
Okay.
You're not allowed to think that much.
Because then you can prepare an answer and lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. It's just
Okay. So we're gonna do a little test here.
Okay.
It's word association. So I'm gonna say something
Yeah.
and you say the first thing that pops into your head. Okay.
Okay.
The color of your hair.
Mars.
Okay. I'm I'm not sure if you're familiar with our history at all, but there's this little guy called Freud, and when he wasn't just absolutely bat crap crazy,
Yeah.
Remember that time he had
came
to
up with a
sex
couple
eels?
of things. He came up with a couple of things. One
He
of those
sexed
things is
eels?
a Freudian slip.
And that was one of them. Also, he came up with penis envy, in which every woman is jealous of the man's penis.
Yeah, he did come up with some really insane.
He is a
stuff.
very interesting character.
And by interesting, you mean
Like, actually crazy? Yeah, do you mean...
And also the foundation of like modern psychology somehow as well.
which is crazy.
he would just prescribe people cocaine.
Yeah, that's what they did back then.
I mean, no, but like... At the end of when doctors would do it, like it wasn't acceptable for doctors to prescribe it anymore, he would just go, yeah, take some heroin.
Go for it, man.
You want some codeine too? Like,
Wait, so I'm still really confused why this is relevant.
What?
you had a Freudian slip.
We're talking about Freud?
Yep.
I didn't mention anything about my mom, though.
Okay, what about your mom?
Let's change this subject. We don't have to cover this.
What about your mom, Levi?
Isn't that what a Freudian slip is about? It's all about your
Freudian
mom?
slip is like,
Oh, yeah. How about your mother?
it's like when you like tell the truth when you're trying to lie and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Freud definitely lied a lot to get his medical license.
Every other word.
Getting a medical license was really easy back then.
You know what was really easy? Was becoming a lawyer at the time that Abe Lincoln became a lawyer.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what was really easy?
Because he lived in the woods.
Prerequisites.
Is
You had to learn how to read.
okay,
Yep.
I can read.
Yup.
That's it.
That's it.
Bro.
If you
And then
can-
you could pass the bar exam. If you could pass the
speak
bar,
in front of a jury, that
like
was a
competently, yeah, that was a plus.
Do you want to know how to become
Your
a-
Honor, I'm just a simple country lawyer, but I do believe this Martian over here should be executed by the state.
By the state.
But Martians are good people, man.
Martians are not people, they are Martians, my good sir. Now, if you would please tie yourself to this post, we will have 8 fine young gentlemen of the United States Marine Corps shoot you dead.
He's actually also our president.
That's
so
absolutely
it's
horrid.
really an honor.
These 8 people are the president.
If you
Wait,
had the choice to get shot by one president, who would it be?
He's also... Oh, man.
Mine is
One
JFK.
You'd love to be shot
I was
by
going to say
JFK.
JFK.
But
I was
only,
actually
but only if he pulls a
Get one
360 no scope from the back of a car.
I was actually going to say undead JFK.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to be shot by just a president that completely despises firearms. Not even because I was like just for the bit of like, oh, who are you shot by?
Is there a president who
just
despises
Obama.
firearms? Obama?
I don't think he despises them, but I think if he could, he did put a lot of limits on them. Trump also did, so I don't know why people thought he was so pro-gun because he was not.
Yeah.
Like he banned bump stocks and stuff like that. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough presidents.
I feel like I've asked this question before.
You know,
Have I
Garfield.
asked-
I'd love to get shot by Garfield because I'm just gonna
That'd be
like
a good
right like Monday.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
get
I've ever heard
Monday
this question
tattooed
before.
on my chest, and then like on my butt cheek, as I hate lasagna, and then
Yeah.
moon him with that, and then pull off my shirt, and then just get shot by him in the chest with a sawed-off double-barreled shotgun.
Yeah.
Wasn't Garfield the big boy, too?
No,
Or who is
that? Was
that?
Taft.
That was
Taft was too
biggest-
big for the tub.
Taft was
boys.
the big boy.
Taft was the rich oil baron, I believe. He was
That would be
one of
more
them.
specific.
Yeah, that's not very specific. He's one of them, but he was very responsible for like getting rid of like directly following his presidency was when the Monopoly Busters came in.
Yep.
Yeah, and just kind of like
Thanks,
So-
Teddy.
yeah,
Big Teddy.
speak softly and carry a big stick. Actually, I changed my mind. Teddy Roosevelt can just shoot me in the chest.
Oh, he's
With his
actually
40
straight metal.
With his 45-70 from the back of his horse. That's all I
Like,
want. Yeah.
Becomes president and then serves in the military after being president.
Yeah.
That's metal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think if all the presidents battled in a battle royale situation,
It's going to be
George Washington.
you think George?
no.
Although, I don't know.
George has got that guerrilla warfare though.
Yeah, he does.
He does. He's got that kind of down. Same
But,
with
like,
Jackson.
At
Jackson's
the
kind of
age
got
they
that
were
down
elected,
too.
Jackson was insane.
Yeah, at the age they were elected,
or at the age that they left office, are
okay,
they battling?
Let's do two. While
while
they
in
were
office,
in office,
or
and
then in their prime.
in their prime.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So Teddy Roosevelt was just an asthmatic little boy who decided to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not like he's cool, and his Rough Riders were cool, but he was just more of a commander. I think.
He was in there for a lot of it.
Yeah, but he was in there. He was in there for a while, but he was still more of a troop commander. Yes, he did ride with the Rough Riders and create them and stuff like that, and that would be cool to be a Teddy Roosevelt Rough Rider.
Yeah.
But I think. Let's see. Who is that general? There's a couple generals.
Like Eisenhower?
Yeah, Eisenhower.
Grant.
Because if he's in his prime, he's commanding those troops. So he just has everyone under his. I mean, every president commands all the troops, but
That's true.
I'm talking like straight combat.
oh,
though.
just one-on-one.
Yeah. Like they're in the Coliseum. They've got
Did you know they would flood the Coliseum and have ship battles in there?
yeah.
Everyone's favorite
Didn't
fact.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
No, I'm making fun of. That's the only fact that people know about the Coliseum.
So, like,
Anyway, okay. Let's see. I'd go Lincoln, vampire hunter,
Yep. That's fair.
versus George Washington.
that'd be a cage match for the
You think
ages.
that'd be the last two?
That'd be the last two left. Guerrilla fighter George Washington versus Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter.
I don't know, dude. Anybody that likes. Gosh, it's hard because usually when they serve as president, they're really old.
Mhm.
So, like, in their in-office years,
Kennedy was the youngest.
Kennedy was the
Yeah,
youngest.
but he was more of not quite the.
But he wasn't really a combat
He was more
guy.
of a politician.
He was definitely
He-
more of a
He
speaker.
was in the military at one point.
I think was he Air Force or Navy?
Good question.
I mean,
Well,
if he was
Bush
in the.
Senior was the one who killed him. So. Do you guys know about that?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I've heard.
I've been watching.
I've only heard that like a couple times.
There's a new.
George Bush Senior was in,
Texas.
Texas. Was in the town. Oh crap! What is it? Where was
Town of Alfredo, a
was
stranger
JFK
one fine
killed?
day.
Big Iron.
Wasn't he?
on
He was
his
in Austin
hip.
or
I
Houston?
think it was Austin.
I think it was Austin.
Oh, Dallas.
Oh,
was
he's
in
in Dallas. Just the wrong.
George Bush Senior was in Dallas when JFK got assassinated. He was the head of the CIA detail that was supposed to be taking care of the president.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He didn't do it.
He obviously didn't do a good
He
job.
obviously
at it.
did not do well.
Or he did a very good job at some other mission that he was given because he was actually promoted after the assassination of the president.
Oh,
of
was he
which
really?
supposed to.
Right after
He was promoted.
Bush Senior was in the CIA.
That's actually kind of nuts.
How does Bush Senior feel about Bush Junior becoming president?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you know that Bush Senior banned broccoli from the White House? He's just that against broccoli.
Yep. And then
I feel like
If anybody brings broccoli in here, kill him.
the
You're fired.
entire broccoli industry of the United States continuously sent him broccoli.
Yeah, just cases.
throughout his
Cases.
entire
Are you
term.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was he's very against broccoli. Just because he just didn't like it. It's not like he had anything against vegetables. He just did not like broccoli. So he banned it from the White House, and then he got trolled by every farmer who grew
Dude.
broccoli. Because that's all I would do. Oh, you don't like my livelihood, Mr. President?
Get wrecked.
It's like, I just
Mr.
don't like
President.
how it tastes. It tastes like dirt to me. So, yeah, some people don't like potatoes, and some people live off of only potatoes.
Yeah.
Some people live off of only fans.
The potato is
That is a statement.
the most important plant
I mean, yeah, how else will we get vodka?
in human history.
How else would every Russian survive?
How would the Irish people survive?
They didn't.
The
They-
potatoes.
They did
Yeah,
not.
without potatoes, they die.
So
They died.
The Great Potato Famine of Ireland only saw a minor drop in potato production. There was still a large amount of potatoes being exported back to the British,
Yeah, the British just
the
let them
mainland,
die.
like UK, British and Scottish.
Yeah.
and the British were essentially just trying to starve the Irish out so they could move in and take their land.
Yeah.
Classic British
Silly
move,
British.
to be honest.
Have you guys heard of, I think, the Warwolf catapult?
Yep.
It's my family is Scottish. I can trace my family line back to a specific region, and I have like a fifth cousin with my exact name in Scotland, who also went to school for chemistry. That I like not close where we talk, but I do have that relative there. So, the British taking over Scotland is very touchy. I don't like it. I think they should get out of there, and Scotland should have voted to become independent when they had the chance. Especially since a lot of them liked being in the European Union.
Yeah.
If they had voted for independence before Brexit, which they had the opportunity to, and they voted against it, then they could still be in the European Union. But now they're not because of Brexit, and now they're all mad because they have no money. Also, the number one export of Scotland is tweed, closely followed by whiskey.
Those are two exports.
And Scotch. Anyway,
I don't know
so
that
the
much about
Warwolf-
Scotland, but that does sound about right.
yeah, it does sound about right. Because the Warwolf was a catapult that was constructed when the King of England at the time was trying to just decimate any part of Scotland left, just trying to completely destroy the barbarians and kilts.
Yeah.
And so there was one keep that was very stubborn, as Scottish are already very stubborn. But there was
Yes.
one keep that was just really on his nerves, and they had some good defense against regular catapults. And so he was like, you know what? I'm going to build a trebuchet. I'm going to command my troops to build a trebuchet. And this trebuchet was 3 stories tall. Just to the pivot point, not including the arm at the peak of its height. Just to the pivot point. And it would throw rocks the sizes of houses at this keep. And so the Scots, seeing this thing being completed, because it was built way far away, and then rolled up to their front door,
Yeah.
immediately surrendered because it was taller than their walls by a lot. And so they immediately surrendered. And then the king was just like, nah, you had your chance, and then proceeded to completely destroy the village with this catapult.
Yeah.
It's just gone. Anyway,
That guy's a tyrant.
all of them are. There's a reason why at one point they controlled a third of the planet, or at least a third of the land on the planet. Yeah,
And 25% of people.
yeah. There's a reason why they did that. They're all tyrants. They're all terrible. Anyway, Elliot, what's your closer? You had to close for our ad spot.
The big closer.
So I just want to bring it down for a second here. You probably can't hear me speaking at this moment, which is okay, because I don't really have anything to say, actually. But the way that I'm saying it makes it feel like I am actually saying something. And that's what's important.
Yeah.
Nothing matters in life other than just blind,
Come on, let's go.
arrogant
Yeah.
confidence.
Mm.
And nothing will get you farther. I lost it. Crap.
Lake City Variety is a product of us, with our intro and outro written by Mia. You can give her a follow on Instagram at Mia_art_1391. Thank you for listening to the show. We'll be back next week.
Just 3 guys who are sitting on a couch and they're recording.